Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Indigo here. Hope you're having a good day or a good night, whatever time it is we watch this video. Okay, let's get into a reading for the collective. I've been gone. Did you miss me? I just needed a breaky break. I just needed a break, girl. I just needed a break. Like, it's not that deep. Like, I just needed a break. Wow, you be so into tarot, like you just be so into tarot. It's like, girl, what's happening right now though? Like am I experiencing what's happening right now, okay? Or am I just into tarot? Anticipating some shit to happen. Collective, your abilities are getting stronger. Also, so some downloads, dream downloads, okay? There may be somebody who wants to contact you. Something could have happened like in their family and they want you to uh provide them some type of service. Some of you could be mediums, you could be a psychopump, right? Okay, when I say medium, I mean the communication between the spirit realm to the physical realm. Or you could just say psychopump, right? Somebody wants you to communicate with a deceased father. Okay, and I feel like when you communicate with this person or you provide this service for this person, you're going to help this person tap into their abilities as well, because this person has this ability but they've been keeping it like it's contained inside of them because it's something that somebody said to them when they were younger. Second download, I got somebody was at the somebody was at, you could have went to the bank today, or you could have recently just went to the bank, okay, and you could have been really agitated about something, or you were trying to get something out of your wallet and it just wouldn't come out, okay? And you were agitated about it. There was a person who was standing next to you, trying to give you some positive energy because they knew that you were having a hard day. And this person wasn't in the physical, they were in the spiritual, okay? Um, any other downloads? There's a lot of people right now who there are a lot of people who only really want you to see them like in the light. Like people who go on the healing journey have a problem. There are some people who go on the healing journey who have a problem with showing their darkness or acknowledging their darkness, okay? Because a lot of people have a misconception that you're supposed to get rid of the darkness in order for you to be healed, and that's not true. It's learning how to be in the dark and exist in the darkness in a peaceful state, right? That kind of reminds me of like when you go to war, you're ready for war, but you're not initiating the war. Like if the war is coming towards you, like you're ready to defend yourself and your family, but you're not going to go out of your way to start something for you to have to defend. Like, no. Um, I got that download as well. And then I also got those that judge will be judged just just as harshly, if not more. Okay, because there are a lot of people who like to play with magic. And I was getting heavy candle work, heavy root work, um, magic, and there's a lot of people who do shit in the dark and feel like their intention on why they're doing it makes it okay, but God never gave them okay to do this. The devil did, but because these people are so egotistical, they believe that the voice of God is telling them to harm another person or cause conflict in another person's life because they don't agree with that person and how that person lives or how that person shows up to society. So these are a lot of people who are going against like people who are earth angels. So their shit's about to be aired out because they've been spending an enormous amount of time projecting onto the collective. and not just taking accountability for their for themselves and what they do. Okay. And also, I got a lot of people don't like you because like you wear your spirituality out loud. Like you don't hide the fact that you're spiritual. Like, bitch, you wear crystals. You probably be wearing big ass crystals. Like you're not, you don't believe in, oh, I need to hide that I'm spiritual because that's my everybody's gonna come for me. No, you know that motherfuckers are gonna come for you regardless. So why the fuck am I gonna make myself uncomfortable on the behalf of somebody who thinks that they have some type of magic or some type of power that's gonna stop me from being my most authentic self? Like, fuck out of here. Um, Definitely some people trying to like do magic on you that don't know that they don't know that this isn't your first rodeo. Okay, so it's giving, oh, let me give you a cursed or hex item, let me give you this, let me give you that, and it's instant backfire, instant reversal. Okay, but anyways, let's get into the reading for the collective spirit. What messages do we have for the collective and beyond the collective? Thank you, spirit. I feel like somebody's holding on to like illusions, or somebody has embraced illusions as a way for them to like coddle this illusionary reality that they live in. Okay, it's like a bunch of different cups, right? And these cups are filled with different emotions, right? These are different emotions based on different things that they experience, um different circumstances that they were in, different options that they had, right? And like this person holds closely to each feeling from each cup, and I feel like each cup is a different like experience that triggered an emotional feeling towards something that impacted them in whatever way that it was, right? And I feel like this person could try to become free of that. Somebody's trying to release something, but they don't know what they're trying to release. It's like, why do I feel these blockages? Okay. And it's like because you have 7 cups that are full of shit that maybe you don't want these cups to be full with this shit. Like maybe you don't want what's in these cups. And because they're your cups, you have full right to empty them out and completely start over with new cups and fill them up with something different. It's giving me like changing your perspective on something that you've already come to the consensus that you feel about something. And the way that you'll change your perception is by gaining more knowledge. So it's a lack of knowledge and a lack of understanding that somebody has about certain things that does not allow them to expand emotionally towards some things. The Sun and the Ace of Cups, though, I feel like this is what's being like highlighted in somebody's life. I also feel like somebody's being more courageous with like acknowledging the things that they're holding on to and like why they're holding on to it. Some people feel like they hold on to stuff because like, or like a feeling or a thought, or like, oh, nothing will ever make me feel this good. And they oftentimes try to revisit that memory or revisit that feeling and recreating it instead of allowing themselves to understand that like that was an experience that I had that I'll probably never have. Like I'll never have that experience in the same way again, and that's okay. But I enjoyed it so much that I'm just going to allow myself to live with that feeling of enjoyment. The Queen of Coins, Four of Wands. Yeah, there's a lot of there's some I was gonna say celebrity, celebratory energy. Yeah, that is going on in the collective right now, and it's really like celebrating how far you've come, celebrating the fact that you've gotten yourself to where it is that you've been manifesting yourself being at. And it may not be like in its fullest capacity, right? But it's like every inch or every step towards it, those moments of like deja vu, you like get really excited because you're like, oh my God, like I'm so close to what I see. I can feel it, right? And there are like all these little missions that you got to do like along your journey, because like yeah, this time it is about us loving ourselves and us pouring into ourselves, but there's so much within us that we have to share with other people. And like the divine is like right here with an ace. Like this ace of cups overflows the seven of cups. It's like the divine wants to give you something to feel about that like overflows each experience that you had prior to receiving this ace, in the sense of like understanding why it happened the way that it did, like, and not feeling like, oh, I wasted time, or oh, I wish this would have worked out. Like there's not going to be any feeling of like regret or like lack, because you're going to like know for certain like this happened exactly how it's supposed to happen, and like very fulfilled with it. Somebody's spouse could be having like a birthday coming up, and you could be planning something like floral. Okay, is what I'm getting, like a floral event. It's gonna be really fucking cute. It's gonna be really fucking cute, and a lot of the shit that you think that you have to like pay like a lot of money for, you're really gonna get it for free. um think outside the box. You're gonna have like a creative friend that's visiting from out of town, or maybe somebody that you barely even know, that's gonna help you come up with a lot of ideas that are going to be progressive for whatever this is. Somebody could also be introducing like a new child into a family dynamic, because the sun, ace of cups, queen of coins with the four of wands. Bitch, or this could be you nurturing your ideas, nurturing this new thing that you're birthing into the world, right? What's the four of coins and seven of cups? Because that was something that, yeah, 10 of cups. So this is like holding on to family. I heard that the trajectory of your family life is changing for the better. Some of you could have kind of gave up on having a family, like especially if like you're alone. Like some of you could have just been kind of like, if they come, they come. If they don't, fuck it. Like, like that's the kind of energy I'm getting, because it's like you're never alone, anyways. Like you always have people in the spirit, but I do hear that sense of like you wanting people like in your physical reality, and you being like, where the fuck are they? Like when the fuck are they gonna show up? And you're somebody who's like really, really patient too. And people would never like see you sweat, or see you like guess, or like see you feel like, oh, like this thing isn't coming in. Like people would never know how you feel about this. Like this is something that means a lot to you. There's something about, because I seen the Hierophant in my head, and there's something about somebody who has higher intelligence, okay? Somebody who has higher knowing, higher knowledge, that could be like mayor, what is it? A alderman, or not alderman, but the priest or something. Somebody who's gonna marry like you and someone else. Okay? This is also gonna be somebody who's gonna act as like a counselor in some type of relationship that you had, whether this be like a spouse, or whether this be like literally with your family, okay, to help bring you guys closer. Okay, because there's so many different spectrums of a situation or a dynamic in a family. There's so many different emotions attached to a family, that like there are certain moments that people are holding on to, but like each moment each person feels differently about. And it's something about like sharing those emotions from those experiences to help draw some type of conclusion of like why something played out the way that it did. But a lot of self-care energy as well. I see a lot of you taking like leaps of faith to like do something new. Like some of you could be getting waxed, okay? Some of you could be making like eyelash appointments to get like eyelash extensions or something. Okay, justice, period. Justice is coming in strong, yo, with the Page of Wands. This is some like fast news about you receiving justice. I feel like this is also like fast news that's traveling through the ether. Something is like speeding up. Cause like even when I took a nap, like my dreams were like the point of the dreams, and like what I was dreaming, they were like Like it's a series of events that are about to unfold, that are about to unlock you to this new path, to this full energy, the Fool with the Four of Wands. This is also you like celebrating. There's something about a temple, okay? I don't know if you're going to be invited to a temple or you're going to come across the path of a temple, but there's like a temple where some type of ceremony is going to take place where like your feet are going to be washed. Okay, people are going to be praying over you. I see people like fanning like smoke like with leaves. Like there's a lot of there's like vegetarian energy, like I don't know, something very like cleansing. Okay, this could be like a whole family like event, like you and your family could be going like to do this, but I really think it's just you like on your travels. Okay, I heard somebody say safe travels. Okay, I also feel like you're gonna make a friend on your travels. You're gonna be like really like you're not gonna want to leave them. You're gonna be like, but they're like, but we're besties. Like it's gonna be so hard for you to leave somebody. Right? Energetically, I don't think that you'll ever leave this person, but like physically, like you're literally going, like your body's gonna feel weird, like having to walk away from them. But it's gonna be like a really good feeling to you because it's gonna be like, dang, like a lot of my collective have had to leave situations because they were too toxic or because it was too dangerous and like there was no emotion, no good emotion really to hold on to from those experiences. And if they were, it was like a slither of a memory that only led to you having other, like you thinking about traumatic things that happened, right? I don't know. That's very specific for somebody. What's the Justice and the Page of Wands? I feel like this is also justice, like family situations, okay, defending. I feel like a lot of people spoke on the behalf of a situation and why something was the way. I feel like I look so ashy. Don't I know? That's crazy. I haven't put lotion on yet. I also was laying in the grass yesterday. I think I got bit by some shit. Girl, not in the mood. Anyways, um, yeah, family situation where a situation that you had to become independent from. There's also like an idea, like emotionally, like maybe you come from a family that has never made you like feel the best of emotions, and maybe it's hard for you to consider yourself ever having a family because like you don't want to perpetuate the cycles that you experience within your family. And it's like some things that are said or done can like trigger you into thinking about your childhood. Okay, if you're in a relationship, you could be thinking like, oh, do I really want to start a family with this person? Like, is this something that I really want to do? A green shirt is also significant. Okay, it has like a collar on it. It could be like a halter top as well. I don't know, I just seen that in my head. What else, Spirit? Yeah. Ten of Wands, Eight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. What's the Ten of Pentacles? Yeah, the Hierophant. I feel like something is being granted to you or given to you. And it's crazy because it's like your emotional growth has come through traumatic events. And so many things could have been so much more worse. Like I'm literally seeing somebody have flashes of like roads that you could have possibly taken that would have led you completely like not to the space that you were supposed to be at, and like you just being very thankful that you ended up on the path that you did end up on, even though it was a rocky path. Like it wasn't easy. Yeah, I don't think you ever wanted it to be easy. I really get the energy where you just wanted to be allowed the opportunity to learn because you were experiencing things that you really didn't really know how to deal with because nobody ever taught you about this. And it's like as you were going through it, that was how you were learning it. Like you didn't have anybody there like hold your hand, right? Yeah, I heard somebody say I'm not gonna let that stop me. I'm still gonna do it. Like whatever the fuck motherfuckers feel like is gonna stop you, like you're not gonna let it stop you. You're still gonna do it. Period. I feel like you're also very like balanced within yourself. Back to that like light and dark energy. You're very balanced within your light and your dark, and your higher self is like really proud of you. You could have been indulging lately, okay? I don't know why I wanted to say you could have been indulging lately in the dark arts. So somebody that's watching me does the dark arts, and you've been indulging lately, and your your wand's not working anymore. Okay, your magic's not working. Okay, and it's because you have regret, you have remorse over the past. Okay, in order to do whatever spell or whatever the fuck it is that you're doing, there has to be no guilt, no feeling of guilt. Otherwise, you get that karma. And I feel like you could have did something to where like you were very emotionally heightened, and maybe you couldn't like identify the emotion, but that the emotion was that you were guilty for something, and that energy transferred into what it was that you were doing. And I feel like that like encapsulated that energy, and now it's like working throughout you. Like I don't even know how to explain it, but you could have also ingested something. Okay, something about like waking up and feeling like you're eating something or something's in your mouth. Like I heard spiders in your mouth because they say we eat like at least like how many spiders throughout a year? You could snore sleep with your mouth open. I heard somebody say I don't want this to end like this, but it has to. Because otherwise, neither of us are going to get anywhere. I heard somebody say I'm willing to take on that responsibility. Yeah. Somebody's about to do something, or somebody's about to leave something or somebody behind for the better benefit of the situation. Somebody could also be on the run. I'm not getting like on the run from the police, but like on the run from like maybe like a secret society. I heard witch hunt. Witch hunt. The T on the witch hunts and the dynamic of witches. That's the T though. Cause like yeah, certain codes, certain rules, regulations that you definitely have to abide by. And there was a lot of shit that people were not. And that's why a lot of shit got messy. Like, I'm tapping into my past life right now. Where your girl was a bruja. Still am one, honestly. Hasn't left me. Hasn't left me. Just has a new name. But yeah, that's the reading I got. Let me see if something comes out. Yeah. There's something about a new adventure, like a new creative project. Okay, something that is really about to flourish and take off for you, and like the energy that you put into it is really going to be understood by the people that are consuming it. So be excited and prepared for that. I also feel like a lot of money is going to come from that as well. Yeah, because 9 of coins. So yeah, that's the reading that I got for you guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.